1848. As conservative regime tried to consolidate their power, liberalism and nationalism came to be increasingly associated with revolution. In many regions of Europe, such as the Italian and German states, the provinces of the Ottoman Empire, Ireland and Poland, these revolutions were led by the liberal nationalists belonging to the educated middle class elite, among whom were professors, school teachers, clerks and members of the commercial middle class. Actually, in European countries, there were so many empires. Such as Ottoman Empire. As conservative regime tried to consolidate their power, liberalism and nationalism came to be increasingly associated with revolution in many regions of Europe, such as the Italian and German states, the provinces of Ottoman Empire, Ireland and Poland. So in the empire, in Ottoman Empire and in Ireland and in Poland and in German states, the liberal nationalists started to demand one nation state, and they started to do revolution against their monarch. They wanted to create one nation state. They wanted to bring nationalism in European countries or in European states. And in liberal nationalist organizations, who were included? Middle class elite, educated middle class people, professor, school teacher, clerk, member of the commercial middle class people were included in the organization of liberal nationalists, and they started to demand one nation state. They wanted to unite the different territories, and they wanted to convert them into one nation state. The first upheaval took place in France in July 1830. Upheaval means revolt. First revolt took place in France in July 1830. The Bourbon kings, who had been restored to power during the conservative reaction after 1815, were now overthrown by liberal revolutionaries who installed a constitutional monarchy with Louis Philippe as its head. You knew very well that in Treaty of Vienna, Bourbon dynasty was restored. But in 1830, once again, Bourbon dynasty was the king of the Bourbon king. The rule of Bourbon king was over. The rule of Bourbon king were now overthrown by liberal revolutionaries. And who installed a constitutional monarchy with Louis Philippe. And liberal revolutionary installed a constitutional monarchy with Louis Philippe as its head. When Franz Nietzsche Metternich once remarked, the rest of Europe catches cold. Duke Metternich, which was the Austrian chancellor, he told that when France sneezes, the rest of Europe catches cold. It means if any incident happens in France, then it creates an effect in all over Europe, such as equality, liberty, and fraternity. These were the ideas which came from French Revolution, and these ideas were spreaded in the countries of all over Europe. The July Revolution sparked an uprising in Brussels, which led to Belgium breaking away from the United Kingdom of Netherlands. The July Revolution in 1830 sparked an uprising in Brussels, which led to Belgium. Brussels was the capital city of Belgium, and having taken inspiration from France, the revolutionary of Belgium, especially in Brussels, they started to demand one nation state, and they started to demand once again the constitutional monarchy. Breaking away from the Brussels, which led to Belgium breaking away from the United Kingdom of the Netherlands. An event that mobilized nationalist feeling among the educated across Europe was the Greek War of Independence. Greece had been part of the Ottoman Empire since the 15th century. Now I am going to tell you about the Greek War of Independence. Greek was situated in Europe. Greek was the country situated in Europe. And the people of Greek were called Greece. Greece was the part of the Ottoman Empire. Greece was the part of the Ottoman Empire since the 15th century. The growth of revolutionary nationalism in Europe is part of a struggle for independence among the Greeks, which began in 1821. When the growth of revolutionary nationalism came in Europe, the revolutionary of Greek also inspired, and they also started to do a struggle for independence, which began in 1821. Actually, Greek wanted to get freedom from Ottoman Empire, because Greek was under the control of Ottoman Empire, under the supervision of Ottoman Empire. So Greek wanted to get freedom, to get independence from Ottoman Empire. And the revolutionary of Greek started to do revolution in 1821, started to do a struggle for getting freedom, for getting independence in 1821. Nationalists in Greece got support from other Greeks living in exile and also from many West Europeans who had sympathies for ancient Greek culture. Greek revolutionaries got support, got sympathy from other West European countries, and from those people who were exiled from Greece. Poets and artists lauded Greece as the cradle of European civilization and mobilized public opinion to support its struggle against a Muslim empire. Actually, Ottoman Empire was a Muslim empire. and revolutionary of Greek wanted to get independence from Ottoman Empire. So some West European countries supported the revolutionary of Greek in getting their freedom, and some English poet Lord Byron organized funds, and later the English poet Lord Byron organized funds and later went to fight in the war. There was a English poet whose name was Lord Byron. Lord Byron organized funds and later went to fight in the war against Ottoman Empire and in the favor of revolutionary of Greek, where he died of fever in 1824. The English poet Lord Byron was died due to fever in 1824. Finally, the Treaty of Constantinople of 1832 recognized Greece as an independent nation. Have you ever heard about the Treaty of Constantinople? No. So, the Treaty of Constantinople had been done between Ottoman Empire and the Greek revolutionaries in 1832, and Ottoman Empire provided them independence or freedom. Thus, in 1832, Greece was recognized as an independent nation. The romantic imagination and national feeling. Look here, this is the new topic. The romantic imagination and national feeling. The romantic imagination and national feeling. The development of nationalism did not come about only through wars and territorial expansion. Culture played an important role in creating the idea of the nation. Art and poetry, stories and music helped express and shape nationalist feelings. Somebody think that idea of nationalism can be expanded through war, through battle, but their thinking is not 100% correct. That thinking is correct, but that thinking is not overall correct, because the idea of nationalism can be spreaded through culture also, not through war, but through culture also. And culture played an important role in creating the idea of nation. And you know very well, the eating, what is culture? The food habits, the wearing or uniform or dressing sense, the wearing sense or dressing sense, the food habits, the festivals, the custom, the tradition, the festivals, the musics, the dance, these of the particular people in a particular area, a particular community is called culture. Once again, what is culture? The food habits, dressing sense, festivals, custom, tradition of a particular community in a particular area, that is called culture of that community. So, art and poetry, story, music, these are the part of culture. And through art and craft and through music, through prose and poetry, through a story and music, the idea of nationalism can be spreaded. Let us look at Romanticism, a cultural movement which sought to develop a particular form of nationalist sentiment. Romantic artists and poets generally criticize the glorification of reason and science and focused instead of on emotion, intuition and mystical feeling. Their effort was to create a sense of a shared collective heritage, a common culture passed at the basis of a nation. Look this figure. Look this figure. And read here. The massacre at Chios, Yguene Delacroix, 1824. A French painter, Delacroix, was one of the most important French Romantic painters. This huge painting, 4.19 meter into 3.54 meter, depicts an incident in which 20,000 Greeks were said to have been killed by Turks on the island of Chios. On the island of Chios, 20,000 Greeks were killed by Turks. 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 In this picture, you can. In this picture, the artist tried to express his feeling, his vision about that incident. In which incident 20,000 Greeks were killed. So, Romanticism, a culture movement which sought to develop a particular form of nationalist sentiment. So, through Romanticism, nationalist sentiments had been spreaded that was based on emotion or sentiment, that was not based on science and technology. Because Romanticism, the supporter of Romanticism, did not the supporters of Romanticism criticized science and technology, and they supported emotion and sentiment, and they had used the emotion and sentiment as the weapons for spreading the idea of nation, for spreading the idea of nationalism among the people. Their effort was to create a sense of a shared collective heritage, a common culture past as the basis of nation. The supporters of Romanticism, they always advocated collective heritage, a common culture past as the basis of a nation. Other romantics, such as the German philosopher John Gottlieb Herder, 1744-1803, claimed that true German culture was to be discovered among the common people. Das Wort. It was through folk song, folk poetry, and folk dances that the true spirit of the nation was popularized. So collecting and recording these forms of folk culture was essential to the project of nation building. Have you ever heard the name of a German philosopher John Gottlieb Herder? No. John Gottlieb Herder, who was born in 1744 and who was died in 1803, he claimed that true German culture was to be discovered among the common people. If you want to discover the real culture or genuine culture, then you will have to go to among the people, among German people. And in common German people, if you want to find their original culture, then you will have to observe their folk dance, their folk poetry, their folk song. Because in their folk song means local song. Folk means local, regional. So folk song means local song. Folk dance means local dance. So you can observe the actual culture of any community through their folk song means local song, through their folk poetry means local poetry, and through their folk dances means local dances. That's the true spirit of the nation. And having used the local song or local folk song, folk dance or folk poem, you can spread the idea of nationalism or idea of one nation state among the people. So collecting and recording these forms of culture was essential to the project of nation building. So if you want to, if you are in process of nation building, then you will have to take support of the local culture of a local community. Okay, students, I expect that you are being benefited through this video lecture, and time to time I will prepare such type of video lecture for you. That's all. Thank you.